today we are making cereal green beans. So green beans are this month's featured food. So I'm going to show you guys how to make this super simple recipe. So the first things first is to turn on your stove top. I've got mine on about medium heat. And the first ingredient is 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. I'm just using regular olive oil, so I've got that heating in my pan right now. So you want to make sure your pan is nice and warm before you put anything in there. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put in our garlic. So recipe calls for 2 cloves of garlic, minced up. Minced just means chopped really finely. I bought pre-minced garlic so that I didn't have to chop it up. So it's just whatever you'd prefer. I know sometimes people just like cutting everything up themselves. So I am going to turn this down just a little because my pan is nice and hot. So we are just going to saute this for a few minutes. Now just a little more. So it's just going to saute for, you can do it for like 30 seconds, 2 to 3 minutes. Just depending on how much flavor you'd like. So then what we're going to do is add our green beans. So I just bought these green beans from the grocery store, already frozen in the vegetable aisle, or like the, frozen section with the vegetables. This was just one of those like steamable pouches, but you can get or start cooking them frozen just like this. So they're already pre-cut up, you can see, and they've got the little like stems cut off of them already. So if you use fresh green beans, it might take just a little bit longer for them to cook, but you're going to want to make sure that you wash them and then cut off those little stem ends before you start to make this. Eating the little stem at the end is not going to hurt you. I just say it's kind of like an apple stem. It's just, something that might be a little stick-like. So once that garlic is cooked, we're going to add our green beans to the pan. I'm just stirring them around, and then you're just going to let them simmer for a few minutes. So green beans are it's a little loud, but green beans are our featured food of the month. So green beans are a great source of vitamin C and vitamin K. So vitamin C is great for our immune system. We've talked a little bit about this with other fruits and vegetables, but our immune system is like little soldiers in our body, constantly fighting off bacteria and germs on a daily basis. So helping support our immune system with fruits and vegetables that contain vitamin C is really important for our health. So, and then vitamin K is really good for our blood. So whenever you get a cut or a scrape, vitamin K works hard to make that scab so that you don't continue to bleed. And then it's just overall blood health in general. So letting these green beans just sit here and cook for a minute. So once they start to kind of get a little bit tender and start to cook well, you can add your other vegetables. So the recipe calls for our celery and our peppers, and I actually added some onion to this just for a little bit more flavor. I love onion, so you can really customize it however you want. So I just have this chopped up nice and fine, and then I'm just going to add this to the rest of the green beans. So once you have this all mixed together, you're going to add your seasonings. So you can pretty much add whatever kind of seasoning you'd like. The recipe calls for salt and cayenne pepper. So I'm just going to sprinkle my seasoning right over all the vegetables, and then I'm just going to mix this around. So once you have everything mixed together, you're going to let this sit and cook for about 5 to 7 minutes. You want to make sure that the celery and the peppers that you add and the green beans are nice and tender and start to get maybe just a little bit brown depending on how you like it. So other than that, that's all it takes. So it's a really simple, quick, easy, fast dish that you can make for, you know, an easy side dish with some chicken or salmon or whatever kind of meat you like. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will add a picture at the end of the video to show you guys the final product.